Over already. Hazel, are you ready? I'm going to go through your essay now. No, you're not ready. You're always not ready. Okay. Anyway, thank you for your this essay.
Okay.
Like which
Yeah.
it's by right today we are supposed to do listening comprehensions.
No, we can do listening. We can do listening.
Yeah, after your this paper lah. You think I'm stupid? Yeah, you think I'm damn stupid. I born at night. I'm not born last night. Yeah, by the way, what you want to say? Rolling is not here, and I don't want to scare off Miss Tang at Dana to come. You say, oh my goodness, first lesson got comprehension. Don't be so bad, Hazel. Come on, right?
Okay, sorry.
When I receive, I'm always very excited when I receive my student essay and homework. Seriously. So
okay.
when I was like, in fact, yesterday I was very down mood, to be honest, Hazel. This one I received yesterday, right?
Yeah, I think I sent you yesterday.
I was so down mood, not because of you, don't worry. It's
Is
because
it because the essay too bad already? Then you started crying.
no, I was thinking of my father-in-law.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Then because this Sunday 是他的749天，然后刚好我又看到一个 TikTok 的那个英文 I tell you, I was like, oh freak man. Then suddenly I really when I think of him, I really feel very sad and that. And there's one time I was watching something, it just tears up that badly. That's me. I miss him even though he passed on last month. Still thinking of him. And when I visit him in the monastery, the Guan Ming San, I say like, that life is so short. And don't recently 2 days ago, guys, one of the RC friend, he played badminton at 43 years old, pop, died. Oh my God, life is so short. I mean, thanks to social media, I happen to know him through social media, and yeah, it's only 43 years. He has to serve the community well, and well, take it easy, then. 失败是成功之母。你没有失败，你就不会感受到成功。But don't be a clown to 做失败的东西。So there's few things certain things you can do, you feel, but certain things never in your life to feel. Okay, there are certain things like study you can feel. I feel before in my life. Let's be honest, right? So if everyone will tell you, there's he or she never feel, that's bullshit. Okay. Benefits and drawbacks of social media. First of all, let's start off. Okay, when you're writing this kind of essay, what kind of essay are we talking about here? So we are talking about expository, explanatory, discussions, arguments, narrative, descriptive. Yes, Hazel, my dear, which one do you think it is?
Expository.
Yes, and what else? Can it be argumentative? I like the way Zhong He say, oh, of course. Yes, Dr. Chang.
Maybe.
Dr. Zhong, right? 可以哦。哎，不是 Dr. Zhong，Dr. 叶。哇，叶问的后代，叶先生，对吗？是姓叶是吗？叶问的叶哦。
Yeah.
对哦，叶先生，咱们来领教一下吧。咏春拳。
I think like can be argument lah, cause like
Yes.
it can be both sided lah. So
Right.
yeah.
It also can be discursive, right?
So
let's put it this way, Ethan. We can call it AED. Not the AED, the one the heartbeat stop, then you that one. No, not that one. You know the AED on the leaf, 它不是有那个 AED 好像那个 heart stop. Clear, stand away. Like last month, Zhonghan and Alvin, can you turn on your camera, please, Alvin? I'm very OCD. Like last month when I'm doing my first aid for my police test, or AED, boom, that kind of thing. Oh my goodness. Am I looking at your what? What is that things? Your bed, is it? Yeah, the double decker bed, Alvin. Looks very funny.
I have no like stand, so like.
No, I want to see a hamster face. I don't want to see the things I'm very OCD. Okay, so what happened? This essay is called AED, argumentative. It can be explained, but it's mostly expository and of course discussions. All right. So sorry, if you were to come here just to pass your Set 3, you come in the wrong class. I'm not interested in your Set 3. I'm more interested in how you're going to proceed on to your university. So the starting of the first paragraph, Hazel, you need to use the AIMS. Do you create the atmosphere? Is there an interesting sentence to hook the examiner? Which is the motivation statements by using first spot? Where is your suspension? Let's go. Usually, if you ask me, hey, Uncle Raymond, are you sure now? How many sentences must I form in the first paragraph? Jiraiya, correct now? Hey, oh my goodness, Jiraiya, sorry. This few days I've been going to Woodlands. Today I go to Causeway Point, and I go now. I will always forgot to buy you a mic. Okay, seriously, I want to buy you. Maybe hopefully these few days I got time to go and get a mic for you. I cannot take it if you cannot talk to me. All right, so let's go, my dear. Social media.
Social media is becoming increasingly widespread, with almost everyone having at least one social media application on their phones. As with every popular thing, it has its fair share of advantages and disadvantages. This essay will share more on social media's benefits and drawbacks.
So, my dear, you see, there is no hard and fast rule. I've been saying this for so many times. I actually want to print the fourth book. It's called Creative Writing Skills, and it's halfway through. But every time I want to publish, there's new thing to add in. So, Hazel, is there an
Yeah.
atmosphere here in the first paragraph?
No.
There is. Social media is
Really?
becoming widespread. 是真的you clown 咩？除非你住在 Mars、Jupiter 跟 Uranus 难道你不懂咩？ It's true what? Social media, remember last month we are talking about social media and mass media, correct? Right. So which one? Social media is a platform where everyone is showcased your talents and in fact your the good things and the bad things. Right. So it's a widespread that everyone at least must have one social media application. Hey, don't laugh. Even my mother-in-law know how to use YouTube, Facebook, and all these things. And then my mama, who is from MGS girl, don't know how to use social media. What the heck? So funny. Okay. Anyway, that is the atmosphere that you create, right? So the next one has, with every popular thing, it has its fair share of advantages and disadvantages. This is a very interesting statement, interesting sentence. But where is the motivations? You see, this essay will share with more of you on the social media benefits and drawbacks. Yeah, you create the suspense. 你要知道吗，Ethan？你要知道那个好处跟坏处吗？请别走开，广告之后来见。After this commercial break, we'll back to you, right? There's the second paragraph. But the motivating part of the statement is that, do you know that out of 90% in this world, about a few million people are watching Mr. Beast YouTube? You know who is Mr. Beast, Idena? If you don't know, I tell you, you better go and wake up of you. It's my cousin. Yeah, there you look, the way you look at me, yeah, everyone your cousin. Hitler, Stalin, Xi Jinping also my cousin. I like to say that. Okay. Anyway, Michael Jackson also my cousin. Eternal, why you racist? Why my cousin cannot be black man? You study social media, correct? Social media. Sorry, study social study. Cannot be racist. Right? Okay. 只要不是外星人，全部都是我的同胞，对吗 ？Dryer agree 了 ？Right? In the eye of God, every man are equals, right? 对不对？哇，你的 essay 很感动哦。哇，写到哇 Jesus they go to church use handphone, then the pastor talk, then you wake up, wow, this and that, yeah, bloody hell, it took me 1 day to mark your paper, no? You know why not? Because it's Dr. Jiraiya Eng, I tell you, handwriting, but this is my godson, his handwriting is really, wow, goodness. What's the Egyptian's handwriting, but improve a bit, sorry, Give me my mouth, Hazel. Everyone listen. Okay, joke aside, it's very, very serious. If you don't create the motivation, say, wow, do you know out of these 90, a few million people, most of them are being involved in social media in one way to another to ensure that they have a present felt. Let us delve into this essay with more. All right, let's go. So my advice is this aims, please do not share. I don't know whether you have this first lesson, you want to continue. Honestly, Alvin will know. I don't give a damn. Seriously, when you come in, you don't want to do my homework, want to do or don't do is I also don't give a damn. The main thing is that you must respect your mom and dad. That's all. And you must be honest. If you don't do, just say don't do. I forgot to, I didn't do. I don't feel like doing. I don't care. Okay, I want my student to be honest, sincere, and integrity and trustworthy. I'm an ex-teacher before. Okay, as a police officer, and now I'm doing my police duties, volunteer. I sincerely believe honesty. So be honest. Okay, let's go. My dear Hazel.
Social media has a tendency to bring people together, and that is undeniable. Even if you are miles apart from your loved ones, you can immediately feel their love from a phone call or a video call. Social media also introduces you to potential friends. Apps like Instagram and Snapchat can let people with vastly different backgrounds but similar interests cross paths. This allows people to befriend each other, which can lighten many other issues like racism.
Wow, steady, brother. Sleep and sweet. Very nice. Well done.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm sorry. I'm being a bit sarcastic here. Sorry, is a
哦
请问你这个是 benefit 还是 drawback 啊？
benefit 啦，
会有讲吗？ And
还要讲咩？
then it's
It's so obvious.
and that is undeniable. Undeniable in terms of what? You have to think, sorry, my dear. You have to think the person who's reading may not be as intelligent as you and or me. True not?
But he's Oxford professor leh. Then if he grading my essay, he can't even understand this simple thing. I think I can take over his job liao lah.
No, you must say social media has a tendency to bring people together, and there is undeniable benefits to all us. You must ATQ, my dear. 你知道吗？就算你没有放前面 benefit, at least the last sentence, this is, I feel that is the benefits being having a social media. 一定要 ATQ. Same thing with social study. Okay, when they ask you, do you agree that the governments or citizens, which is more important? Correct, Jiraiya? Right, I told you, I told you. I think government is important to help the society to bring forwards to Singapore. Whereas the individual, I always believe individual is more important than any other things. Because it's one grain of sand can become a mountain, one drop of water can become an ocean. So I think 人人为己，我为人人 that kind of things. So don't ask what the country can do for you. Ask what you can do for the country. That's what I mean. So if you would like write the last one like the social study, therefore I think individuals will have a strong contribution to the society and will make Singapore a great impact. So if you ask you which one can make a great impact, always ATQ. So you don't allow the examiner or the readers to pinpoint your loophole. I'm very stupid one there. So is it benefit or not? Definitely it's benefit, my dear Hazel. It's definitely benefit because the way you wrote here. I mean, who will clown an idiot who don't know what all these things correct now? Right? But I can say no. I can have a person 中很 agree now or sing it. No, I disagree. Because social media has a not backside has a bad points. For example, social media can be a place, a platform for bully, for scammer. Correct or not? It is, right? There's two sides of the coin, 对吗？Alvin, can I see a say hi? Can you thumbs up or emoji? So you see, I didn't see Alvin. Thank you, my dear, Okay, thanks. Thank you, my dear. Where's my mouse? You see, like racism, which can lighten many other issues like racism. How? There is quote example. If you can, I mean now you're Sec3, but if you go for A level, you need even your social study, you need your description, your explanations, your evidence, your expressions, your result, and link back to the questions. I don't know what your teacher say, but I'm very lost on when it comes to this. You should by now know me. Okay, now this is the word however. Definitely we are talking when you see however, it's actually the other side. 对吗, Hazel? This one I agree. If the professor don't know this word, however, and then it mark you wrong as this drawback, 我跟你讲, there's a vacancy, Hazel, you can go and take over.
Yeah.
Let's go. However.
However, social media can also be a breeding ground of hate. The number
Wow.
of teens.
Stop. Wow. Whoa. It's a very strong word to use in your essay. And hate stand for, what does HATE stand for? HATE stand for have all thoughts evil. Okay, have all thoughts evil. So there are some marker, let's be honest, you don't讲 Cambridge examiner, 对吗? And most of them is like Christian. Okay, this is recording. Some of you may disagree with me. This might be Christian. Some, I really told you, right? Remember Dryer and Simeon. Do you remember last time one of my students said cannot use the word bloody hot? Right, cannot use the word bloody, no. Nothing wrong, right? Then bloody hot. I got student tell me, when I was in my school, Mr. Shang, you cannot use the word bloody because bloody is a very bad word. Oh, you cannot find the PDF, so sorry, my dear. Zhong'an and Hazel, write down A stand for atmosphere, I stand for interesting sentence, and then the M stand for motivation statements, and S stand for suspend. Suspend 就是你再要写第二个 paragraph, 第三个 paragraph.
Interesting sentence.
Mm.
Atmosphere, interesting sentence.
And
What's M?
motivation statements. Like motivation statement like Facebook 咯，你可以讲说
Oh, okay.
I was told by my grandfather last time their social media is not that advanced. They always say that they always once what call what wait let me say 百闻不如一见 that's in Chinese, but English is a picture speaks 1,000 words. When finally I realized what my grandfather says at the motive, because in their past is everything black and white. Oh sorry, yeah, your grandfather time and your great grandfather, everything is black and white. Until in the 1960s, then we can see color. That's a transformations. That's called we know it's called the paradigm shift from old technology to new technology. 这些 examiner 很喜欢看的。Okay, the introduction is the most powerful one that you need to entice, entertain, and ensure. 3E, entice, entertain, and ensure the examiner. Hey guys, come on, man, please. Let's be honest. When you see a boy or a girl, the first thing you want to impress, to express, right? And not to depress yourself, correct? No? 对吗 Hazel? When you see a handsome guy, you of course 你要保持最好的姿态。那男孩子看到那个球步，see, oh my god, it's normal lah. And if you are a guy looking at a guy, then I'm very worried, lor. So I'm so sorry, Hazel. I'm not sure. I'm okay with it. You know, I can write anything. You can write shit, bullshit, idiot, everything can. But you know, in MOE, there is a criteria. So you can say this, however, social media can also be a breeding ground of dislike and things that is not agreeable. Okay? 比较轻
But dislike is such a mild word.
Correct. But you use the word hate. Some people may not like it. I told you hate stand for me, the acronyms for hate is have all thoughts of evil. So don't ever use the word I hate you, mommy. I hate you, daddy. I hate you, grandma. That means you are inviting the evil, the devil, the Satan to destroy them. Never use the word hate. I hate this subject. I hate the damn thing I'm doing. Also, you hate okay, lor. I will invite the devil to help you to hate it more. So don't use I really don't know what the hell it is like. 对吗, Jiraiya? Right? You attend every Sunday Bible class, you should know, right? The gospel don't use the word. Did Jesus say, I hate you? When the day when Jesus was about to die, say, God, why are you making me this? Did he say, I hate you, Father? Why you put me into this dirt shit? Never. Everything we do must be a reason. But when you use the word hate, sorry, because I also teaching Bible class last time. So what I was thinking was this word, a bit strong, nothing wrong. I'm just letting you decide. Okay, I'm letting you decide. If you still don't agree with Uncle Raymond, please consult your teacher. Hey, teacher, my tuition teacher saying cannot use the word hate, because the hate in the compo is a very strong word to use. Do you know in some Christian school in Singapore, we are not allowed to use even teacher, may I go to shit? Right? Remember, right, Zhonghen? You must say, teacher, can I go poo poo? Very funny, right? If you go to toilet, say, teacher, can I go to poo poo? People laugh at you. 大便就大便，还讲什么噗噗 you think what kindergarten? The number, okay, come, let's go. Because you see, I haven't really read through. If you will use the hate, you're creating an atmosphere. Okay, that is something that is not, you know what I mean now? Because it's true.
Yeah.
Because I've been counseling a lot of students when I was an ex-teacher, as a discipline teacher, even now. No, it's really true. It's a breeding ground. It's so sad. Even it's so scammer and everything. We in my duty, I saw people got handcraft to send to police station with all this stupid crowd. Why? Because the word hate is very strong. No hard feeling. By now you know.
Yeah, I understand.
Thank you. Carry on.
The number of teens being cyberbullied is gradually, I think I saw right, increasing.
Yes,
I forgot, right?
Yeah.
Gradually increasing, with more than 50% of teens having experienced cyberbullying. I will address the elephant in the room. Why are so many teens getting cyberbullied? For starters, it is so much easier to get away with putting people down behind a screen. Plus the power from ruining. Huh?
I like the elephant in the room. No, seriously, not sarcastic.
Thanks.
Can you explain to them what is elephant in the room?
It's something that is there, but you just don't want to talk about it.
It's
And
called
it's like a
physical.
really big issue, but
I
you just don't
love
want
it.
to talk about it.
I love it. With this elephant in the room, you are telling people, hey, hello. You were wondering, what the hell? How can this elephant come into the room? Can somebody explain to me now? 你听过瞎子摸象这个成语对吗？ Right, different parts. The elephant in the room is something like, it's something a big thing in the room, and why nobody addressing how the hell this elephant coming, how it works, and how it these things. So it is a very big issue, ladies and gentlemen. This cyberbullying is going to last you for many years to come. And why is it so serious? Because hey, recently in Korea, there's a lot of celebrity die because of these stupid things. And who can know better than Miss the one who loved Taylor Swift, right? Xing Yuan, you know, right? Because of this Taylor Swift dance, remember in England, right? Xing Yuan, there was a lot of killing, racism, 对吗? Right, fighting because of Taylor Swift dance. So this is I'm telling you, it is a very hot topic. My advice is if you are going for A level or polytechnic for media study, this is very important. And by the way, everyone listen, serious. If you are watching your if you are looking at your handphone and flirting with your handphone, please take note, never write in numbers in exam. Never, never. Don't do that. But my teacher say can, eh? No, I say cannot. Lor. You write in words, please. Okay, please write in words. You never know at the end that you need one teacher that is like me, very strict one. Hello? I'm not testing you on math, I'm testing you on English, okay? 你帮我写 FIFTY 50. Okay? No, seriously, I need you
Okay,
to
知道。
I need you to understand. 你需要一个比较 more mature and more experienced teacher to mark your paper. So these are the teacher like around my age, 40 plus, 50 plus, or even 60 plus. And then 跟你讲 Juraya, 你看 Hazel 他 cancer okay, where's my mouse I got 3 monitor, sorry So you see the way she cancel this one here, this part here, one straight line, very nice. 你很久没有写字了Hazel
没有啊。
为什么你的 handwriting 好像不像以前这样呢？
啊，我以前有怎样
以前比较好看。
啊？真的啊
而且你是 black color
because
的吗？
呀，这个我 write black color。
所以你 now you understand 如果是 black color，那个 teachers 那个I mean the examiner will scan the paper and mark on online like this 不一样的。So the best is use blue ink. I know
是
black.
那个 exam paper 说要用 dark blue pen，那什么 blue 是 dark blue 嘞？等一下我用的那个 blue 太赖了，又 scan 不到，怎么
对，
办？
而且太深的 blue 会 smudge，会弄到所以我跟你讲，最好你还有时间 test until set 4 Go and find a pen. Jiraiya, that day I lent you the other blue pen. The other one is it last 2 weeks when you came to my house. I can't remember which pen. And Xingyan, also right, you use that blue pen, right? When you go to Glassroot Club, right? Remember was it used that many weeks ago? The black pen not good. You remember that day last Saturday you used the black ink? Not very good. So best and then don't use black color. Okay, Alvin, if you are listening, don't use black. I mean, if you want, unless your handwriting is super nice, very good. Because the blue ink and the black ink when it's scanned is totally different. Okay, like so why are so many things getting bullied? Okay. For starter, carry on, my dear.
Thus, it is so much easier to get away with putting people down behind the screen. Plus, the power from ruining.
Okay, I'd like to talk about this for a while. For starters, it is so much easier. Hello, brother. Your starter referring to who?
这个还是要讲吗 ？Is a connector
Yeah,
for
for who?
starters.
Starter using what? Social media, right? A bit 残气 for starter using social media. 明白
What do you mean? No, I don't. I don't understand. Why we need to say for starters using for starters
你明白我意思吗？不见了don't faint, don't faint. Don't faint. Hello, brother.
But they say cyberbullying already. Why I still need to
不是
still need to
你好像是
say?
画蛇添足 like too much, right? Think about it.
Way too much.
Think about it. Okay. We are talking about, let's say in a court case, the lawyer is defending his client. Let's say 中恒 or Alvin is my judge. 法官大人，我的当事人。You ask you who is your 当事人？连这个啦，连你讲啦。法官大人，我的当事人 Mr. Tan So, Your Honor, my client, Mr. Tan. Is it your client? Who's your client? You got so many clients. Can you point or can you direct?
But the thing
Sure.
is, this one is like saying, oh, so why is my client in kindergarten? Okay, for starters, they are 6, so they go to
That's
a
different.
kindergarten.
你有讲 kindergarten 啊？
但是这是说 cyber
对
bully 耶
cyber
，cyber bully，然后又有 screen，那你觉得应该是怎么样嘞？How to
Okay.
cyber bully without screen? How to cyber bully without social media?
For starter for teenagers, teens, or for starter for a young adult. For starters, teens also got a few group. So I tell you, it's good. I love this kind of argument. Don't just sit there and keep quiet. I always enjoy this kind of argument. Please attack me. Please punch my face. Not physically punch my face. Please, you punch my face, die. 我靠这个脸吃饭的 ，OK？ 虽然我很丑 ，OK？ But when I say punch my，中文不要笑到这样哦。When I say punch my face and attack me and debate, this is supposed. If you cannot win me, how the hell you going to win in your exam, right? 对吗？ Right, you have to win me. This is not the last entry when the teacher say talk, then you shut up and you don't answer. You need to debate. I'm not 100% wrong, but this is my viewpoint. What she says is correct, right? Please remember, you need to defend yourself. You are a lawyer. You are a judge. You are the solicitor. Okay, think about it, huh?
Thanks.
No problem. Carry on. Wait.
Someone-
I need to go back to the last sentence. So what's
Okay,
the last
okay.
class?
Plus, the power from ruining someone's day or even life with a couple of words and pictures is definitely a power trip for the bully's sick, twisted mind. The hate from social media is suffocating and not worth it.
Therefore, these are the drawbacks. Okay, so you only got one drawbacks and one benefit, my dear.
This one I rush a bit.
Then don't hand it next time. Don't worry. I want a good essay. Remember, you are set 3. Okay, let's finish up the last conclusions. Conclusion also got another way of doing it, so I don't want to confuse it. It's called CLOSE, close. Okay, come with this.
With these benefits and drawbacks in mind, it's hard to decide if social media is a definite boon or bane. Many conclude that social media is a double-edged sword, and we should take caution when using it.
So then I can add in a few sentences for all of you. Write down. Therefore, in my opinions, after weighing the drawbacks and benefits, I strongly believe that social medias will bring us to the next level of more benefits. Agree? Zhonghan? Agree, Alvin? Agree, Jiraiya, Athena, Sing, and Luolin if you are watching, and Hazel? It definitely will bring us to a next level of benefits. Let's be honest, let's be honest. If it's no benefits, how the hell will the whole country and even MOE are buying the PLD involved in technology? And last few days, our first time new Prime Minister Lawrence Wong talk about technology, about getting school. Now finally he agree. He said a lot of people don't agree. Every school is a good school. So now every school is going to be unique. 终于我的愿望实现了，中恒。I have never believed every school is a good school. I believe every school is unique, and I never believe every student is a good student. I only believe every student has his 所谓八仙过海，各显神通。Everyone has their strengths. Write down, please. It's called SWOT. It's about your strengths. It's about your weakness. It's about your opportunities and about threatening you. 这个东西等等一定会用到以后你去 Poly 还是 JC 还是大学还是出来做工的。所谓知己知彼，百战不败。Right? Know yourself, your strengths. So look at this social media. What is the strength of social media? To bring people together. Okay, what is the weakness? The loophole is that people use the tools to help people? No, to harm people. You see, H is also help. H for harm is also harm. So both of them also fall alphabet. Which one do you want to use? Just like if you want to use hate also got 4 alphabet. Love also got 4 alphabet. Which one you want to use? 其实有时你听过这种人讲的，讨厌我 I hate you 其实他是不是 hate 你，他是觉得I hate you why you never come and see me for so long? You see? Instead of saying I love you then you never come and see me for so long. Which one is correct? So it's the tonality. Right? Get it? So what is the opportunity? So in social media, what is the opportunity you can use? 可以做 TikTok 吗 ？Live streaming. Look at Mr. Beast. Come on, man. I really respect that guy, no? I got some people say, no, I don't like my child to watch Mr. Beast. Why? 他好像是游手好闲，没有做工的，这样放在一个 TikTok 就赚钱。所以 this is your capability，对吗？对吗，天呐 ？Correct 了。So what is the threatening part? The threatening part 就是人家就不喜欢哦，就拿这个来讲他讲的有而没有的东西哇，this Mr. Beast 啊，lousy 啦，no good 了。诶，他有没有去骗你的钱呢？他是用他的 creativities to create content for people to watch and help people. SWOT. The strengths of social media, the weakness of social media, the opportunity of social media, and the threatening of social media. That is using for social media. And you also can use in your life. What is your strength? So when you're starting to tell me, oh, very bad for my test, never use the word bad. Who want to feel, man, by goodness sake? Who want to feel in life? Tell me. Tell me the clown, man. If you don't feel, how you know you'll be successful one day? When I was Sec3, I was worse. I joined gang. I smoke. I play truant. I fail all my subject. I nearly get kicked out from the prefectorial board. Seriously. But this little setback itself will bring me the opportunity to learn. That is my weakness because I mix with wrong company. 近朱者赤，近墨者黑. This is the 道理，我们大家都懂的。But why? You see, if you have a knife, it's either you cut the meat, or you kill someone, or you protect yourself. The choice is yours. So write something like that in a very powerful conclusions. To convince, to persuade, to bring that person to agree with your stand. You're not here for Sec3. You're here for university. And this is something that you need to learn. They say, my 老师没有教我嘞。对啦，老师没有教你啊。老师只知道那 KPI Sec3. Well done, thank you for your this essay. We all learn from this part. Social media is let me before I conclude this. Social media is I just close it first. I don't mind. Social media is where we like how should I say? It's a priceless right now. Social media is a priceless tool. 无价之宝. Athena, are you good in Chinese? No good. 你会讲华语吗？你讲几句华语来听？会讲吗？会哦。你华语 pass 吗？
有。
好，那就好了。感谢，感谢。I'm very particular. If you are Chinese, you don't know how to speak Mandarin. I cannot take it. Sorry. I'm an English teacher. Okay, so I always tell my own children. I got 3 children. If you feel your English, never mind. If you feel your Chinese, very mind. I wouldn't kill you. Okay. So 我的名字是姓宋，宋朝的宋。So I'm very particular in Chinese. All right. Thank you very much. So let me talk about this social media. Why is this priceless? Because it's going to help you in a lot of ways. Write down. Number one is how can you use these social medias in terms to enhance your learning? Agree? Enhance your learning. The very good example, Alvin and Jiraiya, Xingyuan, Zhonghan, Etana, and Hazel is during the COVID. Is it the SLS, Zhonghan? SLS, 对吧? And of course the Zoom, right? And I thank Zoom that I know all these beautiful people here, Etana. Is to enhance your learning. And then the next one is to ensure that this platform will help you to elaborate. You realize I'm using all the E to ensure you enhance your learning and ensure to elaborate what things. To know what is life is all about. Agree now, Jiraiya? I think I sent some of the video to some of you, right? And sometimes I watch TikTok until very late. What is the things elaborate on? Elaborate on the lifestyle, how we work on it. And I should thank Xingyuan who show me what is Taylor Swift. Remember Taylor Swift, some of the songs, I always like to mention that. Is to elaborate why he wrote. What is the song to the grandma again? Start with N, right? Can you tell the class?
The song of the what?
The song written for the grandma.
Marjorie.
Marjorie, yes. And Taylor, you know who is Taylor Swift? You don't know that, I'm very worried. Then we got another class for Taylor Swift. Okay, so you realize these are the things, you see, to elaborate the lifestyle. Social media is supposed to elaborate things, but unfortunately, 你们这些小孩子，sorry 啊，就是讲你们这些小孩子，就算我们大人也是个 problem 嘞。We don't know how to elaborate the things that we get from social media. Okay, that's why you need to elaborate on why. Very important. This is where we need to. Wait. My colleagues asking me. Okay, thank you very much. So this is my books. Okay, we're gonna talk about. Don't have no more. There you see. Okay, then this is called fish pop. You will not find any this fish pop in any English books. Now, fish pop is Uncle Raymond copyright. No need to copy. I take a screenshot lah. Every lesson I have these favors 就是告诉你听过乌龟跟兔子在赛跑的故事哦，有吗？你听到闲聊，可是你懂那个 story 有 four part 吗？so every part got every reason. So a favor is actually to enhance, to elaborate, and ensure that you know what it's about. 好像画蛇添足，你听过这个成语哦？守株待兔，你听过吗？以前呢？听过啊？So how do I elaborate this story? I using to tell a story, like the story will give you a better understanding of the idioms. All right, similarly, it's proverbs and occupation. Just like buying a birthday cake for your mom at the age of 60 years old, a normal cake, and a cake that is you and your husband and your 3 children at dinner, to buy a birthday cake with put there, I love you, mommy, happy birthday, and your 2 children write a beautiful birthday card to Nai, and then your husband bought a Louis Vuitton for your mother, that is his mother-in-law. Isn't it like feast spot now? 点缀那整个那个气氛 the atmosphere of a birthday. Nothing wrong to buy just a normal birthday cake. Bring her to Hai Di Lao and eat, that's it. But which one will you think your mom will have the most memorable birthday celebrations? All right. Have we done this now? No, right? No. Okay. Now this month we are talking about how do Easterner and Westerner think differently. Can I have a quick one? What do you think about Easterner thing and what do you think about Westerner thing? 东方人的想法跟西方人的想法跟他们的文化有什么不同呢？
Eastern is like I think is more of family based, while like then Western is more like freedom.
I
Like-
don't want your freedom. Oh, very good. Okay. Why I'm asking you to talk, Ethan, because every lesson I will allow my student to talk, to debate, to argue, is to improve their oral presentation skill, and also to improve the way the articulations, because you got paper 4, right? Oral presentations, and you need to talk. And also it help you to internalize your thinking, so that when you have all these arguments every day with my lesson, when you start to write, you pen it down, you know how to write 12 to 15 words. What is 12 to 15 words? It's inside my guidebook. Is every sentence is best to have within 12 to 15 words to help you in your summary writing, the way you talk, okay, and the way you present, because there's no hard and fast rule that you must must be one sentence 12 to 15 words. But it's already proven so for so many years that this formula helps a lot of students, especially when you're writing a summary writing. Now, Eastern versus Western culture is that the Eastern, what Zhongren say is, well, take care of the family. The East Western is me, myself, and I, that's all. But not very true, because sometimes we do have some bonding, like Christmas party. Chinese New Year is called the 团年饭, right? Now, whatever it is, the culture is different. But the most important thing is that they know one thing. Ready? It's all about the love. They love to have that kind of things to go about. You realize the Eastern and Western, they are different thinking, but at the end of the day, they are always positive to bring love. So, ladies and gentlemen, this month why I bring Western and Eastern culture is to, oh my goodness, sorry, my arms has been very painful for a few days. So I just suddenly the pain. So may I stand up for a while first, all right? So the Eastern and Western culture is that we want to bring the best. We don't want to have negativity. in your studies, that why you have negativities is because you're stressed. When you're stressed, it's because it's unnecessary. Because when you stress, because you did not plan before you start and to embark on your journey. So the Eastern and Western, that like Plato, Socrates, right, the Greek thinker in the West, the Greek thinker in the East, like Sun Tzu, Kong Tzu, Men Tzu, Sun Tzu, all this, they always think why, how, and when, and where. These are the three important. Why is for reason, how is for method, and what is the combination of why and how. So with these three kind of questions that you ask in life is where the between the difference of West and Eastern. Let's talk about it, man. Come. Now let's vote and see whether you all agree or not. Okay. So Xingyan, no, Hazel, and Alvin. Hazel, you'll be Western. Come on. Alvin, you'll be Eastern.
Care about having fun, being independent, and doing what they want.
Focus on getting along with others, connecting with everyone.
Okay, if you like the Western, thumbs up emoji. If you like the Eastern, clap, clap. Let's go. Let's do the voting. Come on, guys.
Emphasizes personal freedom.
Oh, you are. You选
Oh.
East or West or West.
Oh,
I honestly, I prefer this. Okay. I honestly, oh, clap, clap. Eastern. Okay. Alvin, the rest of you? What do you think? Hello, if you cannot talk, answer me right, Juraya, brother. Thumbs up is Western. Clap, clap is Eastern. Wow, steady, 星远。中国人，你呢？ Oh, oh, clap, clap. Oh, you see? Even we are class so small, we already have Alvin is thumbs up or clap, clap.
Clap is Eastern.
Clap 是 Eastern, thumbs up 是 Western. Oh, my hands. Okay. Oh, wow, Eastern. I'm right. Oh, Eastern. Hazel also choose Eastern. 我说老实我们现在已经 to the extent that we are able to connect one another. In my opinion, I believe in your school you have group work, right? Group project. And then when you go to A level and poly, it's still group work and group project. But to be successful, honestly, ladies and gentlemen, is you must, first of all, and you have fun in learning. So in coming to my class, it's all about the F word. Fun, fantastic, full of excitement, fabulous. And the last F word will be learn how to feel. 失败. You need to feel. You need to feel. That means do like what you see just now. Hazel handing the homework. It's not feeling really. It's just like, oh, he failed to put in the word increase, for example. He failed to put the what mean the starter words and things like that. Okay, I'm not saying feel, but that like the feel, and it's not failure. Okay, right. So let's go to the next one, please.
emphasizes personal freedom.
Emphasizes social harmony.
Okay, which one? Clap or thumbs up? Let's go. Be quick, eh? Okay, thank you, Alvin. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. 3 clap already. So the other one, the other 3, Xingyuan and Zhonghen. Wow, clap. Xingyuan, eh? Xingyuan, I'm waiting for you. 每个都是 full harmony. Xingyuan. Xingyuan, can you unmute and tell me which one you're choosing? I need to move on to the third one. Thank you.
Just now I hang.
Oh, you hang. Okay, now you tell me which one.
The Eastern one.
Eastern.
Yeah.
Honestly, Uncle Raymond still choose this one here. Freedom. Don't you realize that all of you has been cooked up in your own freedom? I think our social study has really helped us to understand the meaning of diversity and help us to be integrate and not assimilate, and help us to understand that the rights, and help us to understand that we are able to live side by side with different religions and race. So it's time for you to have the freedom to express yourself, to make sure that you are able to be more outstanding. That's how I feel. Okay, I'm just making it my point. Number 3, please.
They treat everyone equally.
People are ranked in society.
I can tell you everyone will thumbs up. Anyone disagree? Everyone thumbs up. Etena, you agree? No, you disagree? Why?
No, wait. I agree with the Western side, yeah.
So treat everyone equally.
Yeah.
Well, of course. 一视同仁，对吗？ Everyone agree, Okay, rank, that's surprisingly, I got another class, you say no agreement. I think people need to be ranked in society. 为什么呢？ Because with some authority, people know how to do, no, sorry, people know what is discipline. With some authority ranking, people know to respect. Oh, yeah, that's true, Hazel agree now. That's true, Wow, that's how she think, I mean, nothing wrong. But because this society, we need to have freedoms, equality. It's not like other country, there's no equality, and now, chaos. Very sad. Okay, thank you. Last one, please. Then we'll pass to the next person. Hazel.
Characterized by different spices and cooking techniques.
Characterized by a high index of preparation.
I think this one got some problem.
I think it should be the other way around,
correct, yes.
No way,
Actually, the West actually come to the East. That was why Sir Stamford Raffles, William Farquhar, and the Dutch Indies Company traveled all the way from European just to go to the Morocco Islands, the Spice Island, to get the chili, the nutmeg, all the spice to bring back to the Western country to sell them with high profit and even enslave the African people. I feel that in fact, now we understand you should be proud of being an Asian and Eastern culture. I'm not sorry, guys. No racism. I'm not saying the whites are no good. All right. So I'm not saying that we are superior. But if you go to the KKK, the Ku Klux Klan, okay, Athena, there is this KKK. You Google it. It's really got now. As I'm talking to you now. In US, they got this KKK, a group of white supremacy， 就是他们觉得就是他们的白人是最顶呱呱的。Okay, 他们讲 Donald Trump 也是其中一个 KKK 的 group 来的。It's really happening, right? Right? You agree? Right? You know, right? So they think very highly of themselves. And the 60s or 50s, after World War II, 他们杀死了很多那些黑人的。Okay, so this is part of the history, things to share with you. Thank you very much. May I have? Okay, we done this 4 already, right? So let's move on to the next ones. I want Zhonghen to choose the West and Athena to choose the East. Let's go.
Favor direct communication.
Favor indirect communication.
So which one do you all choose? Come on, vote now. Crack is Eastern, thumbs up is Western. Whoa, 2 thumbs up. Alvin, Jiraiya, Xingyan, and Hazel. Yeah. Not true, no? Do you know what now? Xingyan and Zhonghen, I haven't seen your okay, crap. Okay, so Xingyan, why you think indirect communication? I got a student also like you, they choose indirect communication. Her viewpoint is that sometimes it's not nice to tell the person, oh, well, you are so fat. You're so ugly. Can you do something about yourself? Oh, you're so useless. You're so hopeless. Why I give birth to you? Or why are you my friend? So indirect communication, that is direct communication, but indirect is like, oh no lah, I don't think you're very fat, but you just put on a bit of weight. Maybe you can go for some gym exercise, do something about it. So indirect communication, she feel that 她不会很容易伤到人家的心，it will not be so hurtful. Xingyan, what do you think about this?
Same. Same.
Same 早知道我不要讲给你讲了。你讲一个是 same 就是可以了这样赢了了就是这样Can you say something else?
But you say like all the stuff, yeah.
So Etena, you can tell from the way you look at his face, you can tell he's a very introvert guy, very shy guy. can tell 中文 no 啊 no way man I know him for 2 years 他这种人怎么找到女朋友这么 shy 中文不像你这样你 confirm 啦你是哇那种哇真的咩星野他们讲你不是 shy boy direct communication in my opinion is important this is a Western style I like you as tell you 我不喜欢转弯抹角 I don't like to hit around the bush If I don't like you, I'll tell you very bluntly, strictly, but with respect. I will say, so sorry, I'm telling you the truth. If you get angry with me, I'm so sorry. Okay, this is how I feel. I apologize first. So this is the art of talking, art of communication, art of negotiations. Learn, this will learn in your university next time. To be a good speaker. Next one. Zhong'an.
Usually do love marriages.
Usually do arranged marriages.
I tell you, Dana and Hazel, if you want to choose 那个从小就是青梅竹马，就是 arranged marriages，我跟你讲，你们不对啊，投错胎了。Agree not? I think all of you agree is a thumbs up, right? Dana is someone tell 女儿啊，这个就是你要嫁给那个男人的。喂因为从小时候他的爹地妈咪的儿子很 Q 嘞，所以我跟他妈咪讲说以后我的女儿你喝水你不要喷出来等下你嘴不喷出来所以以后我的女儿跟你儿子青梅竹马要结婚了So sorry Athena, if your boyfriend say bye bye, I didn't know you got arranged marriage. 这个什么年代了，对吗？中恒 Uriah, what kind of century is this? Arranged marriage? Don't laugh Correct me if I'm wrong in China they got this part where the daddy mommy go and take the photo exchange, say 我的儿子还没有结婚，我的女儿也是没有结婚 then they will arrange the matchmaking 哎呀，皇上不急太监急 What to do? This is our Eastern culture. We need to get married. We need to settle down. We need to have children. 所谓传宗接代 That is the Eastern thinking, which is not wrong. Nothing wrong. But this is the 21st century. So when you're writing this kind of essay, you must know. Okay? You're advocating this essay to the examiner who are me. We have family. We are marking your paper. Don't bullshit through your way. Tell the truth and it is how you feel. Sometimes your point of view will be much better than anything else. Next one. Why camera is turned off? Okay, who is the next? Okay. Zhonghan.
Advocate for equality and of flatter society social culture structure.
Embrace skill, respect for authority, and pronounce power distances.
I don't know. You all choose the thumbs up one with flat society or with the one with hierarchy. That means 从皇上 or the top like the Kim Jong-un that kind of style the North Korea or the China with the authority or more to the Western like the Joe Biden, Donald Trump's or the one in the Western. If you ask me, of course I prefer a flatter social structures like Singapore style like that. As a history and social study teachers, and I feel that a flatter social structures is a way to go. I'm not saying the one with authority and pronounced powers is no good. That every organization, whether in the East or West, we need the authority. We need people to be there. It's just like in your family. I believe your father and mother is the head of the family. But when it comes for decision making, for discussions, for certain things, it's usually the flat discussion. Everyone have a chance to speak up. Everyone has a chance to voice their opinion. At the end of the day, of course, you could do voting, who yes or no, but sometimes the voting may not be your way. The final decision will be made by your father or your mom, or even maybe your father and mom got no authority. Maybe your grandparents who stay with you, they are the one who make the authority. Nothing wrong. It's called respect. Our Asian peoples are very respectful. We respect seniority. 尊老敬贤. This is normal. If you don't do that, don't come to my class. Okay? I have ever student at dinner, I have student ever use the F word on me, vulgarity on me, and I never scold them. You can scold me anything, I don't care. But if you make your parents to drop a single tear, because they are very sad of you, don't come to my class. I don't respect children, my student, who don't respect their parents. Okay, because when I go to class, I don't bow, they don't bow to me. I bow to them because I respect them to come to school, because they respect their parents' decision to bring them to come to school and study. And next one, please. Hello, Tonghan.
Huh?
Next one.
Monotonic time perspective, but prioritize punctuality.
Polychronic time, perspective, value, relationships, harmony, and flexibility.
No, not bad. You're reading not bad. Sorry to say, I prefer punctuality. I don't believe in things like, never mind, especially if you go to a Chinese wedding, oh my goodness, the dinner says 7:30 start, they can 8:30 then start, because a lot of them were late. So they will say, flexible maybe because they just end work, so this and that, there might be traffic jam, all these things. Okay, that is because 我们很尊重那个感情, the relationships, and we will feel that it's good to be flexible. 哎呀，随便迟到1-2分钟没有事情 is okay. No I always believe in punctuality, because time and tide wait for no man. So 时间所谓你听过一寸光阴一寸金So this is very important. So punctuality is, to me, I adopt a Western culture. I feel that it's important because of that time management. If you do not use the time management properly, how are you going to manage your time for the rest of your life? There are still a lot of things to do. All right. So now, next one, please. The last one, please.
More open to expressing their feelings.
Less. The word is less.
Less open to expressing their feelings.
Okay, come, vote, please. This one very important. I want to see. Thumbs up is for the West. Flat is for the East. Less expressing the feeling. Wow, so difficult Hazel? Hazel, which one? Alvin? Alvin is which one? Thumbs up. Hey, why all the guys is more to this? Wow, good. So next time I know, guys, you know how to express your feeling to your girlfriend and to your wife. Wow, finally Singaporean guys are so romantic. How to express, to impress. Hi dear, I love you. I do that, no? Seriously. I always do that. I kiss my wife, I kiss my mom, I kiss my children, I hug them, I show affections this way. I express my love openly. The girls 比较保守Hazel and Dana, 你 very 保守，是不是保守 but very conservative Nothing wrong if you want to hide your feelings don't hide too long because you'll get constipation 就是you will 会有心理的障碍This is what I feel. If you keep too long inside your heart and you don't want to express it to the person, you end up become psychologically affected. If you really don't like the person, be openly and say it. If you really like the person, be openly and say it. You never know. Okay, I'm not asking you to go out now and get a girlfriend and boyfriend. I'm talking about relationship with your parents also. If you think your parents are stressing you too much, I have students like that. I didn't. I'm not sure is it in this class. A few years ago, this boy got A2. No? A2 is very good, right? A2 okay, he's from Hwa Chong A2. And then that day was his birthday in my class. He was crying. I said, why? 我妈妈要我拿 A1. 因为我妈妈的奶奶都是老师，我要拿 A1， 我不可以拿 A2。所以我会 say sorry， 我不想教这个学生，很可怜，很压力。Why must correct like that? Learning must be fun. You learning because of A1 又怎么样 ？A1 怎么样？对啦 ，A1 是好啦，但怎么样？你害到一个学生的成长。I don't like guys. Please tell your parents if you got A1, of course, I'm very happy for you. If you don't get A1s, just go on. You might learn in other ways. And I don't really, sorry. Last time I used to admire people who got 7 A1, 10 A1. Of course, I do have students like that. But after a while, I think when they come out to work, hey, a bit different from those people who don't have A1. Seriously, this is my personal research and experience. I've been teaching enough for 30 years, I can tell you this. If you say I'm 20 plus, I'm telling you this bullshit, but I'm already 50 plus with teaching so many years of experience. I feel that A1 is very important in study, but I think A1 should be your characters, called the ABC. I write down, and then ABC stands for your attitude, your behavior, and your characters. All right, if you do not have an A1 for your attitude, behavior, and characters, to have the D, D stands for discipline. Then you will not get an E, your excellent result. And then what is the F? You lack of fun. Learn something. You must have attitude, behavior, characters to improve your discipline. Once you have the discipline, you will get excellent result, which is the E. And when you have excellent result, you have fun in life. When you have fun in life, everything will be gracious. Alphabet, nice, A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You want H also can. And become very holy. Right, Joraya. Hey, can I go to your this Sunday class to teach the kids? Jesus say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. Okay, thank you very much. All right, so we have this. Now, what is this? Look at this one. The Western talk about subject versus object, and talk about self-interest, logical, analytical, trackable. That's what we say like just now. Exactly the same. Sorry, I suddenly bite my tongue. The Eastern is that total unity, right? Remember, harmony, dedication to team. What else? Holistic, dialectical, non-trackable, and non-linear. That means it's open. Everybody has their way of doing things, but they keep to themselves. Everybody in the East was things like 团结就是力量，没有错啊。I think we all know about the one chopstick is easier to break, 10 chopstick is difficult. This is no rocket science, but we know that sometimes individuals like Sir Isaac Newton, Thomas Edison, Albert Einstein, think about all these things. Then wait, Uncle Raymond. In the East also got what? 华佗,孔子、孟子、孙子、老子、关羽、刘备、秦始皇，怎么讲？你不要忘记啊，这些人是 individual， 可是他们后面有一个将军，有一个军队。可是 Albert Einstein 没有军队，他们是自己出来的。So this is my argument, you see, to convince you. 对是有孔子，你看孔子他虽然是写，可是最后他是用在哪里？用在整个打战的局面。孟子呢，《三字经》《弟子规》也是用在整个团体的家里的背景 ，the family unity, the family cohesiveness, the family unity. So you ask me, hey, damn it, man. So how should I use that? Which one should I use? Both lah. So use hybrid together. So boring my lesson, yawning already. Okay, now we'll take a short break. I want to sleep already, so boring. Let's do this. Which one you like? The East, Dragon Ball, or the West? Don't tell me SpongeBob SquarePants, Jiraiya. Really? Which one? Etena, which one do you prefer? The East or the West? Cartoon.
East.
East, or you like to watch Japanese anime,
Yeah.
but they speak Japanese. I don't know. Kato, you speak with it. Oiko, daikonomos. Ikonomos. Watashi wa nokomata. I don't know. Ikonomos. Sounds like Japanese, right? Arigatou gozaimashita. Dekou dosei. Watashi wa Raymond-san desu. Konomase. Konnichiwa. Arigatou. Sai, dozo. You realize the Asians cartoons, they portray also the teamwork compared. Like the Western cartoon, you realize is quite individuals. Of course, Mickey Mouse and Donald Duck. Oh, wait. Uncle, I'm learning English. Why are you telling me this cartoon? The basic thing is that you realize that when you were young, you already inculcate the behavior of Sesame Street, Teletubby, Hi-Fi, or the Chinese cartoon. That already influenced your train of thoughts right now. The train of thoughts is where you want to put things in perspective, how you see things, how you view things, how you talk about things, in terms of how you bring your culture, your value, your mannerisms on the table. to present to people. You realize that, huh? So cartoon itself, 你不要看它这样的，其实每个原因you know and then my two eldest kids, my eldest son is 29 this year, my daughter is 25, my third one this year is PSLU. So wow, big gap. Now you see, my two eldest, they grown up through Disney cartoon, Disney World, the hi-fi, this what, all the Disney sitcoms. So the way they speak English, but thank God, because I'm very, they don't watch Chinese cartoon, except one, Xiao Ding Dang. Xiao Ding Dang, that one, most of the time. But now you ask my younger son to watch Xiao Ding Dang, say, sorry, my elder son favorite is Pokemon. Okay, Pokemon. Okay. So what I'm sharing that no matter how their English versions, I will still 灌输, I still inculcate them the Chinese value. And you know what? I think you should know. 奔跑吧兄弟听过哦？有没有听过奔跑吧兄弟 ？The Chinese version Running Man 听过吗？没有看啊？天哪！没有啊，这样你放假有空去看那个《奔跑吧兄弟》，and you show the different part perspective of China's different province, the Great Wall of China, the 故宫, all these things. Wow, my favorite, man, I tell you. When I went to China, I just can sit there and mesmerize all the Chinese artifacts. Okay, let's move on. Self-love in the East versus the West. Ready? When I mentioned that self-love, okay, I'll make it bigger. Okay, so what is self-love? 自我爱我，那个爱我的 the self-love is very important because this month, now you understand it, when you start the lesson, I'm really testing you already. How was your result? Oh, Uncle Raymond, I think I did not do pretty good. I did not go very well, but I think I should have been able to improve it. So when you self-love yourself, it's rather than, no, I feel like lousy as shit, man. FML, you know what's FML, right? FML, my life, all these things. No. FML can be good. Freak my life. Freak. Think like a freak. This book has helped me a lot. Go and buy this book. It's solid. Of course, you want this book also can? Of course, you want this book also can. Okay? So self-love is very important. The more you love yourself, the more positive it is. When I mentioned that self-love may not exist in Western cultures, my fellow Americans are often surprised. It can be difficult for human beings to comprehend that the things which we have not been exposed to. It's true, huh? That's why the cartoon itself, you see the way the cartoon, the way they do in Japanese, I don't watch a lot of Japanese anime. I love Japanese culture, okay? But the only thing I don't like that is what they done during World War II. Okay, and some of my Japanese friends also admit it in a way. The few times I have mentioned this, the response I've gotten have been disbelief, followed by a sort of pity or judgmental comments that have warranted a sense of shame and embarrassment, such as, oh no, there must be something wrong, or that's too bad, right? So you see, we don't have this, 就是我自卑，为什么屈原会跳进那个cliff 呢？就是你 celebrate。I did not help my emperor to do this. 为什么刘备也是会这样呢？关羽岳飞岳飞是一个很好的将军，为什么他最后虽然是精忠报国，为什么他回国？他觉得是他的 responsibility， 他没有 self-love， 他是为了大局而着想，错吗？没错，但是那个年代sorry你这个年代是要比较自私一点，要自爱、自恋、自狂。Nobody care about you now. You have to care for yourself. The fittest will survive. Agree 了，心远 ，agree 了，中恒 ，agree 了 ，Jiraiya. I can tell you this true story. Don't mind I pause here for a while. Jiraiya, know who's that? You know. Recently, my godsister, the son, went to internship. Secondary school, Hazel and Alvin, you're listening. Went to internship. So there's some screw up in his life. So he nearly cannot continue his internship in poly. I think some of you will be doing that next few years. And most of the time he go pubbing because he's 19 years old, he go to clubbing, pubbing, all these things. While all the friends or drink, all these things, 19 years old, go out pubbing. And when it comes to difficult times, when the school want to ask him to retain and all these things, actually I want to ask you, when you are in a difficult shit and the most challenging time, having the worst dilemma in your life, 你的朋友有没有来帮你啊？ End up it's my sister and his father who went to the school and asked for help. So think about it. 你们的家人是不是很重要? He's a very nice boy, but you see, he mixed with the wrong company. There's no self-love really. So end up what happened? He suffered. Because at the end of the day, his friend gone. No one came to say, hey bro, come I help you. Come I go and talk to the teacher. Ask the teacher, give you one more chance. Cannot set you, cannot continue, cannot say you must stay back for another year in poly. Nobody. So I'm right to say self-love. You must be respect yourself first. Okay, so because you see, linked to the second paragraph, whatever I say, whatever I teach is always in real life. I don't like to teach on books like that. I want to bring real life, then you can appreciate, like anticipate and participate and appreciate, to apply, reply, to imply, to apply, supply, and reply on it. However, as far-fetched as it may sound, there are in fact valid reasons why self-love may not be considered important in other cultures, especially the Eastern. So that is why I keep emphasizing, we need that kind of hybrid of the Western culture to put it in yourself. Why? I will follow this up with something that may be even harder to comprehend. That the reason behind that is that really isn't a concept of self, not a concept of love in Eastern culture. Corrections, rather I should say, the concept of self and love is so different. Eastern culture, that one could argue that the definition of this word as it's understood in the Western culture do not exist in the East. We only think about self-sacrifice, 对吗？ Hazel， 对吗？ 中恒，好像 it's very true. Your mom and dad 就是 self-sacrifice， 但是为了你们而牺牲。That is why I say 你们一定要 respect your parents. There's no point you pay me $1,000 or $10,000 for my tuition and you bloody hell don't respect your parents and you're dishonest and a liar. 人做天在看。That's why 我的有 Eastern culture of belief. But at the same time, I have the Western thinking. Different, Eastern culture, Western thinking. Take note, different. I mean, look, if we really think about it, it does anything that sits outside our comprehension of it, but rhetoricals, and so I disagree. How I disagree? Look at this one. I'm very tired of reading it here. Can somebody read for me? Can I have Athena read for me, please? Thank you.
In late January 2022, Breaking Taboo, the mental health organization that I founded, celebrate our first annual Breaking Taboo Week, an entire week dedicated to, you guessed it, self-love. Every day we have a different concentration, a different way to practice self-love. We have Self-Forgiveness Day, Self-Reflection Day, Physical Health Day, and more. We will be celebrating this week yearly because we love all our fans for this concept. I too have spoken about self-love with enthusiasm and well with love. But still, something was unsettling. Something didn't quite feel quite whole to me. Like there was some part of me that knew there was much more to explore about this team, that we were only seeing half the picture.
Take note, this is a super important. If you are looking at a handphone, playing your PDLD or using another laptop, please take note. Take note. Remember, you should not take 100% blame on yourself. No. That's why you got self-forgiveness, to forgive yourself what you do. Self-reflection, you go for camping, the OBS camp, you have self-reflections. Why you should not take 100% blame? Because you only can take 70%. The other 30% is environment issue. True or not? There are some people who are born in a poor family, environment issue. It's not their fault. They don't come to this world to suffer. But it's environment that makes them to suffer. Then you got 70% with your A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Your attitude, behavior, characters, and excellence and discipline can bring it out. Then the other 10% is your friend. Look at my nephew, the one, my sister's son. Raya, the one in common folk, Auntie Sun. You know, right? 他的儿子啊。So, because of the friend, 你听过这句话"近朱者赤，近墨者黑"吗？你看呢？听过哦？听过吗？就是你的朋友好就对你好，你的朋友烂就是烂苹果，对吗？So the other 10% is spam. Very true. We don't live in this country alone by ourselves. We have friends. So what kind of friend? The good, the bad, the ugly lor. The ugly one really ugly as 不是丑啊 ugly in terms of characters. The bad one is really bad lor, to bring you into all the deep shit. So the last 10%, ladies and gentlemen, please, next time and your parents say, hey, 是你的错，你这个没有好好读书。Mommy, Uncle Raymond say I only bear 70% of my fault. The other last 10% is your parents' fault. Uncle Raymond, you told me you must respect my parents. Why now you tell me it's my parents' fault? Yeah. 10% your parents' fault because 他们每次讲我没有好好教我孩子，我没有时间教我孩子，我没有把整个时间放在孩子，因为他们也是没有错，他们也是要用write down can you write down for me Hazel EKE this word is very important 他们为了三餐 to eat a living this is a super important word okay 你父母亲 10% contribute to your not successful so that is why they feel bad right 不可以我要把我的女儿去送补习班了是我的错我没有好好看到她的学习成长 now I want to remedy my problem 女儿给daddy 妈咪一个机会好吗我希望你可以回补你 I can help you to study better so that 有成功的人 so the other 10% of who's your parents fault now become your supportive things nobody tell you this right ladies and gentlemen now I'm telling you you see thank you Alvin your turn I began
thinking about the concepts of the words themselves, self, and love, which are in of itself two or top ideals of Western society. I couldn't shake the cognitive dissonance coming from an Eastern lens, nor could I ignore my conscience telling me that I knew there was a entirely different side of it, and that there was indeed an equation at hand that was figured out. The self-love
there was an Indian equation. Do you read the word equation?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, because it was lagging. So you see an equation at hand I must figure out, you see, ladies and gentlemen. This part of lesson is not to teach you about English anymore. It's to teach you how to AIMS also. Ready? Antenna? The AIM is your aspiration. Write down. What is your inspiration? Create the motivation and become successful. Do you have aspirations? What is your inspiration to be? What motivates you to study? Agree or not, Antenna? True or not? Do you respect your grandparents? If yes, that is their aims. Their aspiration at that time is to make themselves out of poverty. They are being inspired by the rich people because the rich will give a lot of good things to you in terms of money, wealth, food, and clothing and housing. And that is what motivates them to work hard like shit for your parents today to be one of the top people. So that's why you have a very successful family. You see, who say they don't have self-love? Their self-sacrifice is considered a self-love. I leave it to your argument. This is my philosophy. Does self-love exist in Eastern philosophy? Now you understand, Adriana? I want to make a story and link up to my topic so that you can feel, oh, makes sense, uncle. Makes sense, it links. Why I do that? Ladies and gentlemen, Jiraiya, now you 明白吗？为什么我要你上来我的 class, attend my class? Because it help you to have the beef out. You see, I'm implied, right? I imply my knowledge to you. You apply your knowledge. Then you supply your answer in your exam. Then you wait for the reply for the result. And then you rely on this result to go to university. So because of when every time you attend this kind of classes is to make sure your mind got 3M. Mature, manage, and motivate to write better, think better, and say better, and listen clearer. Go on.
I set out to find the answer to that question, and my answer became the theory. What am I proposing in the possibility that such linguistic concepts and mindsets are so heavily influenced by culture? that they cease to exist in diametrically opposite philosophies, or at least its meaning is lost or
Obscure.
obscure or altered in such a different way that changes the concept itself, making the concept as we know it, know it, know.
Hello, lucky, your oral over already. Zhonghen, I think I need you to practice. We know it's non-existent in such insect cultures.
Non-existent in said cultures, or at the very least, puts definitions on an entirely different planet.
This one remind me another story that related to this. 你懂孟母三迁吗？听过吗？听过吗？有啊，孟母三迁。你懂孟母三迁就是为孟子就是孔子的其中一个3000个徒弟啊。我不要有3000个徒弟，我要有3000个孔子跟孟子来用啊。我要成为孔子，可是我要孔子就是孔子有3000个徒弟，可是我要孔子做成3000个孔子，再多6000个、9000个、18000个孔子来用。所以为什么孔子母亲要搬家3次？第一次他搬家的时候，他的neighbor是杀猪的，所以是 mom fault right？ 你不要好好教他吗 ？Alright, so no choice. That's mom fault. Then you bring to the second house. You move to second house. 旁边是做人家死人的，哭哭闹闹的。哇 ，cannot say cannot. If my son is going to continue, it's my fault already. So the third time she moved to the next door is a school. The rest is history already. You see? It's a self-love. The mom loved herself knowing that if I don't love my son well enough, if I don't show respect, if I don't give the best to my son, you get it? Okay? Thank you. Xinyan.
That's not so uncommon as one might think. In fact, I think that we can say this of many things we are called by the collective mindset of societies. As both language and society itself has been created, once we are aware of the differences in our society, it becomes entirely valid, though it does take a type of deep understanding to write. Our head around a sort of imagining oneself in another's shoes and being able to wear another's shoes, perhaps an essential challenge of understanding the human side.
The human psyche is very important. Like some of you now, you might fail your test. Is it the end of the world? No, you have to self-reflect and to self-discipline. You see, your grandparents and self-esteem, I strongly believe there's this saying, the older you are, you make more mistakes. Agree or not, right? The older you are, you make more mistakes. Who don't make mistakes? I strongly believe your grandparents and great-grandparents and make a lot of mistakes. But through all the mistakes, it become, remember the aspiration, inspiration, motivation, and success. And with these aims in their life, they know that they want the 世世代代子子孙孙平平安安身体健康 How? They plan with a lot of things. And one itself is to plan what? To see how to put yourself where in the shoe. 我不要我下一代吃苦，我不要我下一代文盲。I don't want my next generation to be going for hunger, poverty. You know, Adena, I come from a super poor family. Okay. During Chinese New Year, I had to eat Maggi mee with my mom. And I told myself, I need to pass every single freaking exam. Sorry, here I cannot use the other F word. So I always look forward for exam. Because every exam in July is away from poverty. That's why 以前中国为什么会考状元呢？ So education is the most paramount important. Who say don't have self-love? Come on, man. It's just that this is a big propaganda to saying that East don't have self-love. If you don't have self-love, what the hell are you sitting right in front of me now? Besides respecting your parents. True now. Agree? Right. Thank you. Last one. Who else? Hazer.
Let's examine self-love. First, we must realize what the term self-love is still. First, we must realize that the term self-love is still a new term relative to the English language and mental health. In fact, in doing an internet search on the term self-love today, you will get many definitions ranging from an appreciation of one's own worth or virtue to inflated love of or pride in oneself, narcissism,
Never mind
conceit.
that one is okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Taylor Swift is one person that is about self-love. Elon Musk is about self-love. Jack Ma, Alibaba is about self-love. Lee Kuan Yew is also about self-love. Hitler is also about self-love. Internet, are you taking history? Do you take history? You're Hitler. Right, Stalin, Mao Zedong, you name it. I'm a history teacher, I'm telling you. Why? Why is it that without their self-love, if Hitler don't have self-love, do you think it make Germany great? If Mao Zedong don't have self-love, do you think make China great? Carry on. Hazel? Are you able to read, Hazel? The linguistic.
The linguistics become more complicated. However, when we break down the words self and love and compare them across cultures, let's start with the word self.
Let's go.
In the Wild West, where being wild and free is a virtue, the self represents individuality. This leads to the individualistic mindset that Westerners so proudly carry. The idea that independence triumphs, that standing out is a positive attribute.
Exactly. Please do that. Eastern culture, Western thinking. All right. I did not ask you to get rid of your culture. You cannot get rid of your skin culture. Agree not, Zhonghe? Agree not, Jiraiya? You are Chinese. But people say you Chinese, why you become Christian? Bloody hell, Christian is a Western culture. Nonsense. Huh? You mean the Western cannot become Buddhist? Huh? What, you mean the Western cannot be join Islam, Muslim? Hello. Isn't it back to our social study? When we read the pledge, regardless of race, language, or religions, is it the rights, the race, or religion? Which one is more important? Obviously, religion is the most important. We have been living on the religion world. Those of you who are not religions, atheists, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm not against you. You are being like yourself love really. I don't believe in God, man. I myself is God really. I don't care. The only God I have is Cai Shen Ye, the God of money. Nothing wrong, Okay, this is very sensitive, but I'm just sharing you in the higher thinking. Nothing wrong. Okay, thank you very much. Who haven't read? Everyone only except Jiraiya, poor thing. Jiraiya cannot talk to me. The father of psychology, Sigmund Freud, introduced the idea ego and superego, in which the ego of the self takes the middle position and thus become a symbol of personal identity. Therefore, it can be said that the foundation of psychology itself has been built upon the Western theory of self. You see, because of self, the ladies have their rights to the way they dress. Sorry, Etana and Hazel and Rolling. I cannot take it now. When it comes to women's dressing for this time of this generation, 这边裤子破，衣服穿得短，或穿什么整身一般的纹身 tattoo。Sorry, Etana, you look at me, Uncle Raymond, this is 21st century. Why are you like? I'm still very conservative. Remember, I'm Eastern culture. I cannot see women wearing low tie and walk around on the street. Why you want to tell me you're going for gym? You cannot go to gym there and change, man. Must wear around and tell people you're going to gyms. Oh my goodness, sorry. That is my conservative parts here. Okay. It's just that I cannot have women to become the leader of the country. That is my opinion, my personal choice. But you can have a woman to be the CEO of the company. Okay, that's different. See, that's my Western ideology or Eastern. Eastern. Okay, let's last the anymore. Well, still got a lead. We finish out this one and then call it a day. All right. So Western or more is it? I'm very OCD. Make sure I don't. Okay, yeah, I finished this. Westerns or more individualist cultures views the self as separate and focused on self-independence, autonomy, and self-expression. Write down self-expression, self-motivation, self-discipline, self-sacrifice, self-reflections, and self-esteem. Hazel, help me to type the word self-esteem, E-S-T-E-E-M. That's the most important.
You're right. You say so many, then how
Only
you
the
say it so
self-esteem.
fast?
Self-esteem, E-S-T-E-E-M. Okay.
Type already.
Because through social and cultural norms, this is the independent of self-concept. Wow, you see, So today you learn a lot of English words like self-concept, self-reflection, self-discipline, self-motivation, self-esteem, and self-ego. However, Eastern and Western concept of the self are diametrically opposite. Why? Self in the Eastern philosophy, on the other hand, are represented by the views of Confucianism, Taoism, Buddhism, and Hinduism. You see, we go back to social study already. So today's lesson also related to social study. Now you know why Hitler carry of all the things and even carry of Marxism, right? Antenna? It become Nazism. Japan become militarism. Russian become socialism and communism. Oh my goodness. To carry of what? Imperialism. Oh, you realize that? Ideology is the person. Marxism is the one individual. Who? Karl Marx.
Uncle Raymond, you cannot do the salute.
I cannot do this.
No, cannot. They
Oh,
say
okay.
it's very disrespectful.
To who?
The Jewish.
You mean the apple juice or orange juice?
So many Jews, man. It's just the Jewish, the ones that
Yeah.
died.
Apple juice or orange juice? Or the juice? Sorry, this is recording. I do respect the Jewish people, but you know, Jewish people is the one who suffer the most, and they are the most intelligent. But I don't want to be Jews. 很辛苦啊. I want to be Chinese. I love my color. I like to be yellow. Okay.
You know,
Anyway,
Jew is like, is it not a religion?
no, Jews is a group of it's a group of people. They have another religions. The Jews is a
Oh,
group,
yeah.
right? They got another.
But you cannot do the salute. Little people see. Then
Yeah,
scold.
I point one of the finger cannot. I salute with the other finger. You know which finger, right?
My history teacher say if you do in Germany, you'll be caught in jail already.
Yes, correct. Yes, yeah, she is absolutely right. But do you know these German people should thank Hitler? Because if you study history, you know, Hitler made the most strongest Aryan race. The stronger, right? The A1 student, Jiraiya, history, you know, right? Right. That's why today you see Mercedes, BMW, Audi, they are one of the best car. Germans products, Japanese product, even they lost in World War II. You look at F1, most of them are what? The German's car and the Italian car, Lamborghini and Ferrari. Look at my car behind, you see? Ethan, my new car, you see? Look at my new car here. My new car, you see? My Lamborghini car. Actually, it's a toy car. I can't afford to buy one in Singapore. Anyway, you realize that even when they lost in World War II, Japan, Italy, and Germany, they are now the mighty super economic power compared to the US car. Ford, Rolls-Royce, Bentley, Maserati is Italy, and what else? Chevrolet. Who buy all those cars? Usually a Honda, Toyota, Suzuki, Mercedes, Audi, right? You see the difference? Thank you so much. So we're going to continue this one next week here. What's the next week lesson? Next week, 21. Wait, help me. Next week is 21. Hey, quickly, 21. Next week, 28. Wow, so fast, huh? My goodness, it's going to end of August. Ooh. So we're going to continue this, and of course, next week we'll have LC when Ruolin come back home for our class, because now he's in OBS camp. And those of you, thank you, Hazel. Completed. Well done. The rest of you, please, if you can, submit this like what Hazel did. If not, next week we have to spend a bit of time. So sometimes they don't hand in homework. I bear until I cry, I kneel down, I kiss their feet, they still don't want to hand in. You know what I do? Do here law, spend time, because you know why? I don't want your parents to complain that my son and daughter never do homework. No, got do what? They're doing here now. It's just that they never write, ma. So when we watch video, oh yeah, my son got do. So actually, I want to cover your ass. I don't like to see my student and parents quarrel. I don't like, seriously. I want you all to be harmony. And I don't like to complain to parents, you all never do homework, this and that. No, it's not nice. Seriously, what's the purpose of doing that? To spoil relationship. I'm a bloody idiot if I do that. Okay. Right. Thank you so much for all of you.